Freezing to death, we did not scheme. Started to death, we not bad. Dying of poverty, rise for nothing. We are corn of conditions, we did not change. We do not change, we are corn of conditions. We're very free to write great, great principles. We're now the lives of the Buddha's work. We mold our destinies as a basic duty. We have life to feel Sangha's role. In God's specific matters, we understand the principles. Understanding principles, we apply them specific matters. We carry on the single pulse of the patriarch's mind transmission. Ask myself, do I fight? Ask myself, am I greedy? Ask myself, do I seek? Ask myself, am I selfish? Ask myself to pursue personal advantage. Ask myself, do I lie? Ask myself, to the only 1 meal a day. Ask myself to always wear my precept sash. This from traditions of the sage city of 10,000 Buddhas, and no one can change them. İnsan cinderse sana ismini o da narmaren vi sizde fragrance from Father Shiva's daughter of Buddha. Oh, in hell is witness. Every place of preachers Namo Sivas Lotus Bull Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Sivas Lotus Bull Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Sivas Lotus Bull Assembly Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The Sutra of the Buddha's teaching of Amitabha. Thus I've heard, once the Buddha Shakyamuni was taken the Jeta Grovyanda Pratipa Sparta Shravasti. 1,250 members of Big Bhikshu Sangha and gathered with him. All of them aiming at hearts know their higher knowledge. Other Shariputra was there with other great disciples, such as Mahamalyayana, Mahakastapa, Mahakatayana, Mahakastila, Revata Sundipandaka, Nanda Nanda, Rahula Gavanbadi, Pindala Paradavaja, Kalidim Magabina, Vakula Naniruddha, and Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas were also there. Dharma Prismanjujri, Bodhisattva Jita, Bodhisattva Gandastin, Bodhisattva Nityogda, and so forth, together with Shakra chief among Devas, as well as Modis for all the events. Just then the Buddha spoke the elder Shariputra, saying, west of the here beyond trillions of Buddha lands, there is a land called utmost happiness. In this land, in the very moment, a Buddha named Amitabha is teaching the Dharma. Shariputra, why is the land called utmost happiness? The beings of the net never suffer, and are all happy, and so this land is called utmost happiness. Moreover, Shariputra, this land of utmost happiness is surrounded by 7 trees or railings, 7 layers of netting, and 7 rows of trees. All of them formed from the 4 kinds of treasures. For that reason, to this land is called utmost happiness. Moreover, Shariputra, in this Buddhist land are made of 7 treasures, and filled with water, and endowed with 8 fine qualities. Golden sand lines the bottom of every pool, and each surrounded by stairways made of gold, silver, vidura, and crystal. They are pavilions adorned with gold, silver, vidura, crystal, grand clamshells, ribbons, and carnelian. Lotus flowers as large as crystal with the spools. The blue flowers shine with blue light. The yellow flowers shine with yellow light. The red flowers shine with red light. And white flowers shine with white light. They are all wonders, fragrant and pure. Shariputra, the land of utmost happiness, is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, the Buddha land, there is always celestial music playing, and the ground is paved with gold. 6 times a day, a rain of celestial manner of flowers falls. Early in the morning, being this the land, gather the wondrous flowers. It falls, they lead their robes and make offerings of trillions of Buddhas in other lands. At mealtime they return at their meal and walk in meditation. Shariputra, the land of all small happiness, is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, there is also many colorful and wonderful birds in that land, with cranes, peacocks, parrots, arrogants, calavicans, birds with 2 heads. 6 times a day, with their sing elegant harmony, they proclaim the teachings, such as 5 spiritual faculties, the 5 strengths, the 7 factors of awakening, and the Noble Eightfold Path. When the beings of this land hear this bird sing, they grow mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, do not say these birds haven't been burned in their misdeeds, and why in this land 3 paths of misery do not exist. Even the names of these paths are known there. Rather, Buddha Amitabha create this bird with transformation, so that the Dharma can widely heard. Shariputra, in the Buddha land a gentle breeze flows the roads of jewel trees and jewel-nets, making wondrous sound. He says, hundreds of thousands of musical instruments will play in harmony, and those who hear these sounds naturally grow mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, this Buddha lands adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, why is the Buddha named Amitabha? That Buddha's boundless line shall all lands, throughout the 10 directions. Nothing can obstruct it. That is why it is called Amitabha. Shariputra, the Buddha's life with lives, the beings is his land, through infinite many Hashem Kalpas. That is why this Buddha is also called Amitayus. 10 great Kalpas have already gone by since he became a Buddha. Shariputra, among disciples of this Buddha, there is infinitely many hearers of the teaching. All of them are arhats, they number beyond counting. The Bodhisattvas is assembly also uncountable. Shariputra, the Buddha land has all with those qualities. Shariputra, beings who are born in the land of utmost happiness, will never retreat of the path of awakening. May we welcome Buddhas in their next life. They number beyond counting. One can only speak this limitless, boundless, and incorruptible. Shariputra, beings who hear what they should vow, to be born there and join with good people. Shariputra, beings with few blessings, virtues, and roots of goodness, cannot be born there. Therefore, Shariputra, good men or women who crowd to the Amitabha, should always hold his name with all their thoughts. By doing this for 1 day, 2 day, 3, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, as long 7 days, when they approach the end of their lives, Buddha Amitabha will appear from them, together with gathering of sages. When their lives come to an end, these people's mind will be clear, and they will be born in Buddha Amitabha's land of utmost happiness. Shariputra, because I have seen these good results, I want you to know about them. All of you, I said, should make the vow to be born in that land. Shariputra, just now, praising conceivable merit and virtue of Buddha Amitabha. In the words of the Esther Buddha Agobhya, Buddha Sumeru banner, Buddha great Sumeru, Buddha Sumeru's light, Buddha wondrous voice, and others such as this, as many as the grains of the sun and the Ganges, each of them his own land, show the harmons of the wide long tongue that covers a large billion world system, and he speaks these truthful words. All you livings should believe in the sutra. All praise of the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and the protection and care of Buddhas. Shariputra, the world of the sound, their Buddha light of the sun and moon, Buddha light of renown, Buddha great blazing shoulders, Buddha lamp of Sumeru, Buddha limitless vigor, and others such as these, as many as the grains of the end of the Ganges, each of them his own land, show the harmons a wide and long tongue, that covers a large billion word system, and he speaks these truthful words. All you living should believe in this sutra. Call the praised conceivable qualities the Buddha land, and the protection of care of Buddhas. Shariputra dwells to the west, there Buddha limitless lifespan, Buddha limitless harmaks, Buddha infinite banner, Buddha great light, Buddha great brilliance, Buddha treasure harmaks, Buddha light of purity, the others such as this, as many as the grains of sand in Ganges, each of them his whole land, show the harmons a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion world system, and he speaks these truthful words. All you living should believe in this sutra. Call conceivable qualities this Buddha land, and the protection and care of Buddhas. Shariputra, the walls to the north, there Buddha blazing shoulders, Buddha excellent voice, Buddha invulnerable, Buddha born of the sun, Buddha next of light, and others such as this, as many as the grains of the and the Ganges, each of them his own land, show the harmons a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion world system, and he speaks these truthful words. All you living beings should believe this sutra. God praises the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and the protection and care of Buddhas. Shariputra, the walls below, there Buddha lion, Buddha renown, Buddha light of renown, Buddha Dharma, Buddha Dharma banner, Buddha Dharma practice, and others such as these, as many as the strange of sand in the Ganges, each of them his own land, show the harmons a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion word system, and he speaks these truthful words. All you living beings should believe this sutra. Call praises of the conceivable qualities this is Buddha land, and the protection and the care of Buddhas. Shariputra, the walls above, there are Buddha Brahma voice, Buddha king of constellations, Buddha superior fragrance, Buddha light of fragrance, Buddha great blazing shoulders, Buddha body adorned with colorful jewel flowers, Buddha king of salad trees, Buddha, jewel flower of virtue, Buddha, revealing of meanings, a Buddha like Mount Sumeru, and others such as this, as many as the grains attendant the Ganges, each of them is all land. Show the Hamas the wide and long tongue that covers a large billion world system, and he speaks these truthful words. All you beings should believe in this sutra, called praising inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and the protection of all Buddhas. Shariputra, what do you think? Why this sutra to protection of all Buddhas? Shariputra, the Buddhas will protect and keep in mind any man or woman who hears this sutra, accept it and uphold it, and who knows the name of these Buddhas, they will never retreat on the path and suppress perfect awakening. Therefore, Shariputra, all you should believe and accept my words, and what all the Buddhas teach. Shariputra, people who already made a vow to be born in the Buddha land, or who are now making the vow, or who make the vow, all are certain and never retreat to the path to unsuppressed perfect awakening, and will be born, and all be born, or have already been born in that land. Therefore, Shariputra, good man or good woman with faith, should make the vow, I'll be born in that land. Shariputra, just now praising conceivable merit and virtue of all these Buddhas, they also praise my conceivable merit and virtue, saying, Buddha Shakyamuni does what is difficult to do, especially in the Saha world during the evil time of the 5 trividities, the trividi of the Kappa, the trividi of wrong views, the trividi of afflictions, the trividi of living beings, and trividi of lifespan. Amid of this, Buddha Shakyamuni has realized unsuppressed perfect awakening, and for these all living beings, he explained this teaching, which beings in the world find hard to believe. Shariputra, you should know that during evil time the 5 trividities, I've done what is hard to do. I've realized unsuppressed perfect awakening, and for all beings have explained this teaching, which is difficult to believe, is truly difficult. When the Buddha of Tikrit Sutra, Shariputra, all the bhikshus, as well the devas, humans, asuras, and others, rejoice, believe, accept, and work hard. They bow in reverence and depart. Namo Amidopo Yedoto Jedo Yedodi Yeta Amiridopo Amirido Sidanpo Amirido Pijalandi Amirido Pijaran Gemini Jejeno Judo Jarizapo Namo Amidopo Yedodo Jedo Yedodi Yeta Amiridopo Amirido Sidanpo Amirido Pijalan Amirido Pijalan Gemini Jejeno Judo Jarizapo Namo Amidopo Jedo Yedodi Yeta Amiridopo Amirido Sidanpo Amirido Pijalandi Amirido Pijarando Gemini Jejeno Judo Jarizapo. Mokshan offering. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the 3 times, contemplate the Dharma realm, all things are created from mind. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the 3 times, contemplate the Dharma realm, all things are created from mind. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the 3 times, contemplate the Dharma realm, all things are created from mind. Angela Diaz of Boho, Angela Diaz of Boho, Angela Diaz of Boho. Namo Bobo Diri Jari Dari Dando Yedo Ye. Namo Bobo Diri Jari Dari Dando Yedo Ye. Namo Bobo Diri Jari Dari Dando Yedo Ye. Anzandola Jedo Zabo, Anzandola Jedo Zabo, Anzandola Jedo Zabo. Namo Buddha's flower garden sutra of the great expanded teachings. Namo Buddha's flower garden sutra of the great expanded teachings. Namo Buddha's flower garden sutra of the great expanded teachings. Namo Buddhas of the ten directions dwelling for Buddha. Namo Dharma of the ten directions dwelling for Buddha. Namo Sangha of the ten directions dwelling for Buddha. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, founder and teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva of compassion, Guanshi. Namo Estor Bodhisattva, who rescued those in life and death. Namo Nirvanananda, who stated all the teachings. Namo Buddhas of the ten directions dwelling for Buddha. Namo Dharma of the ten directions dwelling for Buddha. Namo Sangha of the ten directions dwelling for Buddha. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, founder and teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva of compassion, Guanshi. Namo Estor Bodhisattva, who rescues those in life and death. Namo Nirvanananda, who stated all the teachings. Namo Buddhas of the ten directions dwelling for Buddha. Namo Dharma of the ten directions dwelling for Buddha. Namo Sangha of the ten directions dwelling for Buddha. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, founder and teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva of compassion, Guanshi. Namo Estor Bodhisattva, who rescues those in life and death. Namo Nirvanananda, who stated all the teachings. We take refuge with the Buddha. We take refuge with the Dharma. We take refuge with the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, honor as the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, honor teaching as to and desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honor among all the multitudes. Now we've taken refuge with the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha. We take refuge with the Dharma. We take refuge with the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, honor as the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, honor teaching as to and desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honored among all the multitudes. Now we've taken refuge with the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha. We take refuge with the Dharma. We take refuge with the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, honor as the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, honor teaching as to and desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honor among all the multitudes. Now we've taken refuge with the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. Buddhist karma done by body, speech, and mind. Rude and craving, anger and delusion from beginless time. Buddhists now repented all of this. Sentient beings, karma done by body, speech, and mind. Craving, anger and delusion from beginless time. Sentient beings now repented all of this. Lonely spirits, karma done by body, speech, and mind. Rude and craving, anger and delusion from beginless time. Lonely spirits now repented all of this. Countless beings I now vow to say, limitless afflictions I now vow to end. Boundless dharmas I now vow to learn. Fearless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Countless beings I now vow to say, limitless afflictions I now vow to end. Boundless dharmas I now vow to learn. Fearless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Countless beings I now vow to say, limitless afflictions I now vow to end. Boundless dharmas I now vow to learn. Fearless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to say, all afflictions of my nature I now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn. Buddhahood my nature I now vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to say, all afflictions of my nature I now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn. Buddhahood my nature I now vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to say, all afflictions of my nature I now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn. Buddhahood my nature I now vow to realize. An bola boding doding zabo. An bola boding doding zabo. An bola boding doding zabo. An haru raji zabo. An haru raji zabo. An haru raji zabo. An bobo diri jedori dando yedoye. An bobo diri jedori dando yedoye. An bobo diri jedori dando yedoye. An san meye sadoa. An san meye sadoa. An san meye sadoa. Namo zawa dando yedo. Wada jadi an san bolai. San bolai ho. Namo zawa dando yedo. Wada jadi an san bolai. San bolai ho. Namo zawa dando yedo. Wada jadi an san bolai. San bolai ho. Namo zulu boye dando yedo ye da da. An zulu zulu. Bolai zulu zabo. Namo zulu boye dando yedo ye da da. Zulu zulu. Bolai zulu zabo. Namo zulu boye dando yedo ye da da. Zulu zulu. Bolai zulu zabo. Ah one. Ah one. Ah one. Namo Zamando Modona Nawa. Namo Zamando Modona Nawa. Namo Zamando Modona Nawa. Namo many Jews Tathagata. Namo Pires Jews Tathagata. Namo wonders from Tathagata. Namo vast expensive form Tathagata. Namo far from fear Tathagata. Namo sweet dear King Tathagata. Namo Amita Tathagata. Namo many Jews Tathagata. Namo Pires Jews Tathagata. Namo wonders from Tathagata. Namo vast expensive from Tathagata. Namo far from fear Tathagata. Namo sweet dear King Tathagata. Namo Amita Tathagata. Namo many Jews Tathagata. Namo Pires Jews Tathagata. Namo wonders from Tathagata. Namo vast expansive form Tathagata. Namo far from fear Tathagata. Namo sweet dear King Tathagata. Namo Amita Tathagata. May these mantras bless the spirits Dharma food, giving to all Buddhists many as the Genji sends. The big content renouncing all they greet, swiftly leaving darkness born the pure land, taking refuge with the treasures bring thee for the body mind of the many, realizing and suppressed awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbounded for all time, sharing with all Buddhist offerings of Dharma food. May these mantras bless these gifts of Dharma food, giving to all sentient beings many as the Genji sends. The big content renouncing all they greet, safely leaving darkness born the pure land, taking refuge with the treasures bring thee for the body mind of the manly, realizing and suppressed awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbounded for all time, sharing with all sentient beings offerings of Dharma food. May these mantras bless these droplets of sweet youth, giving to all lonely spirits many as the Genji sends. May the big content renouncing all they greet, swiftly leaving darkness born the pure land, taking refuge with the treasures bring thee for the body mind all the manly, realizing and suppressed awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbounded for all time, sharing with all lonely spirits offerings of Dharma food. To you many faithful Buddhists, we now make this offering. May this food pervade and quarters of all faithful Buddhists share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving food to faithful Buddhists so you realize Buddhahood. To you many sentient beings, we now make this offering. May this food pervade and quarters of all sentient beings share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving food to sentient beings so you realize Buddhahood. To you many lonely spirits, we now make this offering. May this food pervade and quarters of all lonely spirits share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving food to lonely spirits so you realize Buddhahood. An muriring sabo, an muriring sabo, an muriring sabo, an ye nan sanboa, fajalayo, an ye nan sanboa. Fajalayo, nan ye nan zamboa, Fajalayo. The heart of Prajna Paramita Sutra. When Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara was practicing the profound Prajna Paramita, he illuminated the 5 skandhas and saw they are empty, and he crossed beyond all suffering and difficulty. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. Form itself is emptiness. Emptiness itself is form. So do our feeling, cognition, formation, and consciousness. Shariputra, all dharmas are empty of characteristics. They're not produced, not destroyed, not defiled, not pure, and they neither increase nor diminish. Therefore, in emptiness there is no form, feeling, cognition, formation, or consciousness. No eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, or mind. No signs, sounds, smells, states, objects of touch, or dharmas. No feel the eyes, I'm including no feel of mind consciousness, and in no ignorance or ending of ignorance, up to including no old age and death, or ending of old age and death. There is no suffering, no accumulating, no extinction in no way, no understanding and no attaining, because nothing is attained. Bodhisattva, from lands on Prajna Paramita, is unimpeded in his mind, because there is no impediment, is not afraid, and he lives destroyed with thinking far behind. Ultimately nirvana, all Buddhas of the three periods of time, attain Anuttarak Samyak Sambodhi, from lands on Prajna Paramita. Therefore know that Prajna Paramita is a great spiritual mantra, a great bright mantra, a supreme mantra, an unequal mantra. It can remove all fearing and genuine not false. That is why the mantra of Prajna Paramita was spoken. Recite like this: Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhisvaha. End of the heart of Prajna Paramita Sutra. Namo Amidopo Yedo Do Jedo Yedo Dieta Amiridopo Amirido Sidanpo Amirido Pijalandi Amirido Pijalan Jemini Jejeno Jedo Jarizapo Namo Amidopo Yedo Do Jedo Yedo Dieta Amirido Amirido Sidanpo Amirida Bijarandi, Amirida Bijaran, Jemini Jejena Jeda Jari Zabo, Namo Hamidapo, Yedodo Jeda Yeda Dieta, Amiridampo, Amirida Zidanpo, Amirida Bijalandi, Amirida Bijara, Jemini Jejena Jeda Jari Zabo. May all the four kinds of being reach the jewel land, and the beings of all three realms be born from lotus blooms. May all the miracles attain the threefold worthiness, and the countless ancient ones descended the cross. Amitabha's body is the color of gold. The splendor of his arms has no peer. The light of his brows are round and unrevolved. White as the seas are his eyes, pure and clear, shining in his brilliant light formation. The candidate these are infinite Buddha. The 48 vows will be our liberation. In 9 lotus stages we reach the Father's shore. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Kind and compassionate Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Kind and compassionate Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Kind and compassionate Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo Amitobo. Namo
Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Amitabha. Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha, Amitabha.
Bowing respect to the Venerable Master. So now we recite the Heart of Shurangama mantra 108 times.
นี่ตามมือครับ
ไม่เดี๋ยวมา
เอ้ย
เข้าสิ
So Namo Shurangama Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Shurangama Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Shurangama Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Tajidana Noradi Pisadi Bila Basala Toni Panta Pantoni Basala Bani Panu Sinduluyum Banzabo Tajid Noradi Pisadi Bila Basala Toni Panta Pantoni Basala Bani Panu Sinduluyum Banzabo Tajidana Noradi Pisadi Bila Basala Toni Panta Pantoni Basala Bani Panu Sinduluyum Banzabo Tajidana Noradi Pisadi Di pila basala toni panta panta shalabani panu sinduluyum banza bota jitana norari pisa na basala toni panta pantoni basala bani panu sinduluyum banza bota jitana norari pisa basala toni panta pantoni basala bani panu sinduluyum banza bota jitana norari pisa pila basala toni panta panta Ni Bajala Bani Panu Sinduluyum Banza Bodhajita Olari Pisadi Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panu Sinduluyum Banza Bodhajita Norari Pis Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panu Sinduluyum Banza Bodhajita Norari Pisadi Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panu Sinduluyum Banza Bodhajita Norari Pisadi Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panusin Panzabo Dandana Norani Pisari Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panusin Doluyam Panzabo Dolari Pisari Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panusin Doluyam Panzabo Dandana Norani Pisari Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bani Panusin Doluyam Panzabo Dandana Norani Pisari Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panusin Tajitana Norari Pisari Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panusin Doluyam Panzabo Tajitana Norari Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panusin Doluyam Panzabo Tajitana Norari Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panusin Doluyam Panzabo Tajitana Norari Pisari Bila Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panu Sindoloyam Bajabo Tajitana Norari Pisadi Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pant Labani Panu Sindoloyam Bajabo Tajitana Norari Pisadi Bila Bajala Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panu Sindoloyam Bajabo Tajitana Norari Pisadi Bila Bajala Toni Pant Bajala Bani Panu Sindoloyam Bajabo Tajitana Norari Pisadi Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Sindoloyam Bajabo Tajitana Norari Pisadi Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Doloyam Bajabo Tajitana Norari Pisadi Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Sabo Tajitana Norari Pisari Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panu Sindoloyam Bajabo Dolari Pisari Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panu Sindoloyam Bajabo Tajitana Norari Pisari Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panu Sindoloyam Bajabo Dolari Pisari Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panu Sindoloyam Bajabo Dolari Pisari Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panu Sindoloyam Bajabo Tajitana Norari Bila Bajala Toni Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panu Sindoloyam Bajabo Tajitana Norari Pisari Bila Bajala Panta Pantoni Bajala Bani Panu Sindoloyam Bajabo Tajitana Norari Pisari Bila Bajala Toni Doni Bajala Bani Panu Sindoloyam Bajabo Tajitana Norari Pisari Bila Bajala
Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Bada Dana Narari Bisa Bajala Doni Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Bada Dana Narari Bisa Bajala Doni Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Bada Dana Narari Bisa Doni Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Bada Dana Narari Bisa Bajala Doni Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Bada Dana Narari Bisa Bajala Doni Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Bada Ila Bajala Doni Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Bada Dana Narari Bisa Ila Bajala Doni Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Doni Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Doni Vanda Vandani Bajala Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Doni Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Dana Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Narari Bisa Bila Bajala Dani Vanda Vandani Bajala Bani Pano Sindolo Yam Banza Olari Bidari Vila Vajaladoni Vandavandani Vajalabani Panu Sindara Yamajabara Olari Bidari Vila Vajaladoni Vandavandani Vajalabani Panu Sindara Yamajabara Olari Bidari Vila Vajaladoni Vandavandani Vajalabani Panu Sindara Yamajabara Danandari Bidari Vila Banda bandani bajala bani panu sindara yamanja boda didare naurari vizari vila bajala bani panu sindara yamanja boda didare naurari vizari vila bajala dani bajala bani panu sindara yamanja boda didare naurari vizari Tony banda bandani bajala bani panu sindara yamanja boda didare naurari vizari Bajala doni vanda vandani bajala bani panu sindala yamanja boda Ila bajala doni vanda vandani bajala bani panu sindala yamanja boda Olari bidari vila bajala doni vanda vandani bajala bani panu sindala yamanja boda Hari bidari vila bajala doni vanda vandani bajala bani panu sindala yamanja boda Dana norari bidari Bajala doni banda bandani bajala bani panu sindalo yam banja boda dana norari bizari bila doni banda bandani bajala bani panu sindalo yam banja boda dana norari biz bajala doni banda bandani bajala bani panu sindalo yam banja boda dana norari biz bila bajala doni banda bandani bajala bani panu sindalo Norari bidari bila bajala bandani bajala bani panu sindara yamanja boda dana norari bila bajala dani bandani bajala bani panu sindara yamanja boda dana norari bidari bila bajala bandani bajala bani panu sindara yamanja boda dana norari bidari bila bajala Banda bandani bajala bani panu sindara yamanja boda dana norari bisa bajala dani banda bandani bajala bani panu sindara yamanja boda dana norari bisa bila bajala dani banda bandani bajala bani panu sindara yamanja boda dana norari bisa bila bajala dani banda bandani bajala bani panu sindara yamanja boda norari bisa bila bajala dani banda bandani bajala bani panu sindala yamanja boda Dolari bizari bila bajala doni banda bandani bajala bani panu sindala yamanja boda Dolari bizari bila bajala doni banda bandani bajala bani panu sindala yamanja boda Dana norari bizari bila bajala doni banda bandani bajala bani panu sindala yamanja boda Norari bizari la bajala doni banda bandani bajala bani panu sindala yamanja boda dana norari bila bajala doni banda bandani bajala bani panu sindala yamanja boda dana norari bila bajala doni banda bandani bajala bani panu sindala yamanja boda dana norari bajala doni banda bandani bajala bani panu sindala yamanja boda dana norari bila bajala doni banda bandani bajala bani panu sindala yamanja boda
Now recite the bow to be reborn in the West.
Wholeheartedly I take refuge in the Buddha Amitabha and his pure land of utmost bliss. May his pure light shine upon me. May his kind vows gather me in. Now mindfully I recite his name. Amitabha Tathagata. May I be born in His pure land for the sake of awakening. In ages past, Buddha's vow, should anything with fear resort, joyful heart and steadfast faith, in my land vows to be born, besides my name, event and times. In my land fast to be born, I want rich full awakening. By reciting the Buddha's name, may I enter His sea of vows. May I accept His caring strength. May my offenses disappear. May my roots of goodness grow. I will know when this life will end, and that my body will be free from all sickness and suffering. My mind will not have any grief or any longing for this world. My thoughts will all be straight and true, just and when in chant samadhi, with great sages on every side, holding a pure dais of gold. Amitabha will welcome me. In a brief thought I will be born in His pure land of utmost bliss. As soon as my lotus blooms, the Buddha I will clearly see. Hear His teaching for Buddhahood. And now directly for myself, the wisdom that all Buddhas share, I will then rescue living beings and fulfill all my body's vow. In 10 directions and 3 times, all the Buddhas everywhere, Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas, Raja Paramita. To the Buddha I return and rely, vowing that all living beings understand the great way profoundly, and bring forth the Bodhi mind. To the Dharma I return and rely, vowing that all living beings deeply enter the Sutra treasury and have wisdom like the sea. To the Sangha I return and rely, vowing that all living beings form together a great assembly, one and all in harmony.
Bowing respect to the Venerable Master. The day's already over, our lives are that much less. Like fish and evaporating water, what joy is there in this great assembly? Be diligent and vigorous, as if your life were at stake. Be mindful of impermanence and take care never to be lost. Amitofo. Namo Amito. Amitofo. 阿弥陀佛。
阿弥陀佛，
阿弥陀佛，
祝大家平安、吉祥、快乐。
希望大家明天还可以跟我们一起来做早课。阿弥陀佛 ，Wish everyone a good evening.